This is episode 28. This is map making, map copying, ender chests and a bit more. Well, hello everybody on YouTube, how you doing? My name is James Keeling and welcome to episode 28 of my Let's Play. As you can see by my iron armour, I have died and I've lost all of my armour. But there's another one of those... Hello, there's an enderman there, and there's an enderman here. I'm not tackling him without diamond armour, I'm sorry. I'll probably beat him, I don't want to risk it. There was a column of air in the rock, in the nether, and I fell right through it. And after I fell through it, I could see I was going to fall into a pit of lava. I'm like, oh my god. It was a complete ocean of lava, so there's no hope in hell of getting out of there alive, and no hope in hell of getting my equipment. So I am abandoning the search off camera for a nether fortress. If I find one, brilliant. But I am not going out of my way to get my stuff... messed about. Oh, that's the armour from earlier. Sorry, I've been doing a little bit of gameplay off camera just before I start this one. I need to put up the number 4 for me subs. I've been spending a little bit of time off camera preparing for an upgrade to the professionality of my videos. So while I've been experimenting with a little bit of technology, which will make things better, I've not been producing videos. Right, so, where are we? We are not in a good situation. We've lost a map. We lost a map because I was carrying it when I died in the nether, so we need to fix it so that we never have to lose a map again. So, first thing I want to do is I want to get some sugarcane, and we're going to make some paper out of this. And I'm also going to introduce you to a new piece of technology. You might think it's weird calling it technology, but that just means tools that are available at the time. Stone Age technology, Iron Age technology, I ramble, as usual. So, just gathering as much sugarcane as we can get our paws on, leaving the bottoms of this 3 block high plant intact so it will grow more, and realising our inventory is full so we can't pick up any more. I wonder when that started. Got loads of wheat, we're probably going to need it because we lost a lot of food. I'm going to have to make some repairs to this house, it looks untidy. Maybe finish off the house. Right, let's go to our crafting table, and yeah, we do have a we have some storage issues up here. But we've got the mega storage area downstairs. This is like the dumping ground for everything. Here we go, this'll do me. I'll put the chicken in there. We might want to keep some iron. We don't want raw meat. We want to cook that later. We don't want any plants. We might want some wheat. We might want a stack of cobblestone, it depends. We got doodaloo. Yes, actually, we're going to need 4 iron ingots. Bomb. Yep. And we're going to need 1 redstone, because we're going to make a new compass. Yep. And we're going to need 4 wooden planks to make a crafting table. We'll go to our crafting bench. We're going to go straight to what we're capable of crafting, and we're going to look for things. I can't see anything. We'll make the crafting table. Bingo. We'll figure out why we can't make a compass. Because we only put 3 in there. Watch what you're doing, James. So, yeah, we must have been carrying some diamonds on us as well, which is stupid of me, but we've got no diamonds in storage, so I'll have to do some diamond mining as well. It's no biggie, but I keep on having setbacks. But one thing about doing this Let's Play series is it's stopping me well and truly from going, oh, I've had enough of this, and just quitting my game. Let's make all the paper we can. And let's just refresh our memories on, oh, we're going to need a bed as well, otherwise we're going to be working through the dark, and that's not really the best idea ever. Right, I'm going to go to our old little cave base, which I've still not fully decommissioned because, well, it's slightly useful to me. And we lost the map for this quadrant. So we've got to make a new map, and then what I'm going to show you is a way to ensure that we never have to make a replacement map again. Because we can copy maps, and maps that are copies of each other, they draw off the same game data for maps. So if I fill in one map, its copy is going to get filled in as well. One thing I want... Right, I was going to show you some new technology, but I lack the resources. Let's just go downstairs and see if I've got them in my bulk storage. I don't know where I'm supposed to be storing my obsidian. These gaps in the floor are where there's blocks I'm expecting to find in the game, but I haven't got them yet. Apart from here, I'm filling that in with some smooth stone. So I don't think I have any obsidian. Let's just check our this is supposed to be organic storage. No, did I just see a diamond tool? No, I didn't. I'm hallucinating. Well, it's not the world's best storage system, but it's definitely doing its job until we get a upgrade basically our base for the world hub. Oh, good grief, what am I doing? I miss the PC version with the mouse and keyboard system. It was just easier to navigate for me. Alright, we're sleeping, so we get a fresh start. We're eating. And we're off. No, we're not. We need to make a map. No, we're not. We need to go out into the quadrant that we need to map, and we need to make a full map. We know what we're doing. Just before we go, I'm going to show you what I've been doing with the what I call the world hub. I built crude staircases up to what's going to be what I call the ground level, which is just framework, and I'm quarrying out the entire thing now. I'm not just going to be doing like a column at a time. I'm taking it off at a horizontal layer at a time because I'm sick of falling almost to my death. Right, so we need to be heading in roughly this direction, and we'll take advantage of any resources we find, because we need to build our way back up to level 30 enchanting experience, and also I'm low on resources. It's the thing that I like about survival. You're always running out of gear, so you've got to find new and ingenious ways to find the gear. And we'll be getting into some really advanced farming later on, because Minecraft recognises, well, I think the gaming community recognise farms as anything which allows you to generate resources in a controlled way, which is basically what crop farming and animal farming is, isn't it? So if I told you that we could farm villagers, well, we've already done that with the village. If I told you there's a gigantic golem called the iron golem, and we can farm iron off of that. What else? If I told you that we could create a gigantic room to spawn hostile monsters in, and then arrange it so that the room also dispatches them, so that we can pick up the goodies that they make. There's all sorts of ways that you can farm, in speech brackets, creatures. So we will be doing some advanced farming later on in the game. But for now, we're going to be doing some exploring. Now, what I want to do is I want to get us in a position where we can make a brand new map that doesn't overlap with the maps we already have, and that's an Enderman. I do not want to be fighting Enderman in my condition. I can probably do it, but I don't want to try. Actually, I'll show you a sneaky way of fighting them if I've not shown you. Burrow into a wall, too deep, because Enderman can only travel into 3 deep areas. Look at him, or belt him. Are you going to stay in there and die? Now, no matter what he tries, he can't get in here. He'll probably randomly just appear and belt the living daylights out of me, but... And sometimes immersion in water stops them from thinking about you and the fact that you've just belted them with a sword. I think they respond to the last thing which damaged them. So if it's you, they'll go mad with you. If it's the environment, like water, because I hate water and I hate rain, they can forget all about you. It's a very weird AI. Alright, I just want to travel up this hill a bit, and then we're going to create a new map, and then I'm going to do the rest of the exploring in time-lapse or off-camera, because we've seen all this in an earlier episode, and I hate to rehash things. So, come on, let's get up this hill. That is a gorgeous plains biome. I could have started at that plains biome, right, and had a massive, great big sprawling farm, but I fancied a challenge. Alright. Oh, sugarcane. Not that we need any of that, but it's nice to see it. And bingo. I love what they've done with the aquatics. Right, I think we're far enough away from a world hub to create a suitable map. So let's drop an egg and drop a bench. Let's create a map. So we've got the compass, we've got the map. Need to make a locator map. There we go. We click on the map and it'll fill in the smallest of sections. Alright, that's cool, is that? Now what we need to do is put this back into crafting table and expand it. How do we do that? Map. Get myself out of... Where did my map just go? Oh, you know what I said about not liking the console system? Right, we've got a map. And we've got... Stop it. Right, so we've got, if we highlight this, we've got a zoom level of 0, and we need to get up to zoom level of 4. Now, sometimes when I've done this off camera, it's not quite worked, and I've got a map which represents a different quadrant of the 4 maps I have. So hopefully this is going to work properly. There we go. Now the map should populate, and yes, it's where I need it to be. Okay, right. I am going to go and explore off camera until I reach approximately 1.2 kilometres out from the World Hub, because that's where Nether Portals would dump us, assuming that we dump the Nether Portals in the Nether at 150 metres away from the World Hub like we're doing. And I'll be slaughtering every animal on the way to try and keep myself with some food sources. I should have brought a furnace and some coal, but never mind. An Enderman. We did well last time. Let's see if we can fight him. Right. Oh, he got a hit in. 2 hits, that's not good. I'm down to 60% health. I got a hit in. Keep rotating. I know this is disorientating for you guys to watch, but it's a good survival tactic for me, because he could just pop out of nowhere and attack me. Well, whatever. Oh, there he is. If that's the same Enderman. Come on, then. Here we go. Yeah, I got a hit in. And another ender pearl. I need ender pearls. That was well worth it. Let's have some free range mutton. And let's think about going to sleep. I can't pick that up. Is my inventory full? I'm never smart enough to empty my inventory. Alright, let's see what I can afford to lose. Oh, here's spider eye. No, I'm serious, I don't need spider eyes. How do I drop things? Oh, there we go, we press the down button on my D-pad. I'm actually amazed that the direction pad has actually survived the evolution of game controllers. Because you got your 2 analog sticks for your 3D movement. Oh look, a pumpkin patch. Pumpkins used to have a scary face on one side. I think you can still carve the scary face somehow. I haven't worked out how yet, and I haven't even tried. Welcome to my northern base for hunting slimes. The reason why I've come here the long way around instead of going through the nether is because... Please don't tell me that I've got a load of stuff in here too. I've got my diamonds. 21 diamonds. This is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. But as well as that, I'm going to need a bit more storage in this place. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to do anything. Alright. I can get rid of anything that is not immediately useful to me now. Right, so from here on in, we're going to explore outwards. I think basically westwards. No. East. I've got it completely wrong. East. Right. Stop up with some food. Let's do the time warp again. So we've made it to the edge of the map, and now what I want to do is turn around and go home. Best way to do that is go back the way I came, and then go from my northern base to the world hub. But I think what I'll do is I'll just head south to the southern border of the map, and then work my way across. So I'll do that off camera, and then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to arrange to create a world hub. Basically, you see where my cursor is on the screen, it's on my map, I can't like put it elsewhere on the map, but the landmass just to the right of it should be where another nether portals will spawn if I go by the nether portals in the nether by every 150 blocks. So yeah, this is looking good. I've not found any new biomes that we haven't seen before. We're after quite a few different biomes, but got some weird terrain out there like that looks cool. Anyway, I'll head back to base. Oh, I'm standing in some grass. And we'll see you there. Okay, after checking my northern base, my village base, this base and every single base I've got, I finally found the ingredients I need for something. A new type of storage. Now, chests are good, but what we need to have a think about is, I'm going to take 1, 2, 3, and make some blaze powder out of these. Blaze powder, and combine these with ender pearls to make eyes of ender, which have quite a few uses. Eyes of ender. So one of the uses they've got is if I put an eye of ender in the center of my crafting grid and then surround it with obsidian, so it's one of each in every slot, I can make ender chests. Now, what are ender chests? Ender chests are brilliant. Right, this is how ender chests work. I have an ender chest. I have it here. Right, and we're going to put a ghast tier in it. So there's nothing in this ender chest. There we go. So next thing we're going to do is stick an ender chest here to the left. I'm going to take out that ghast tier. Then I'm going to put a gold bar in. Then over here, I'm going to take the gold bar out. You see where we're going with this? I can have an ender chest at every single base, right? And what I can do, right, is I can store stuff that I need to take with me. So I've got my inventory. I can carry everything in my inventory. And then I've got a chest worth of inventory that I can store and pick up anywhere that I want. So I could have one of these in the nether, one of these in another base. So, and another thing we're going to do is we're going to put this one down here. Right, and what we're going to do is we're going to stick, let's stick a bucket in there, right? Pretend we're adventuring, and we've run out of inventory. And so we stick a bucket in there. I don't know where our tools have gone. Oh, hang on, that might be it. Silk touch. This is only going to work with a silk touch pickaxe. So we decided to pile everything in from our inventory into here so we can carry on, right? But we've left one slot in his inventory free. So what we do is we mine this with a silk axe. You do it without a silk axe, you'll break it. Stick that in our inventory, and now with one inventory slot, we're now carrying a full inventory of stuff, which is represented by this bucket. So there we go. So, say like we've got a really, really, really amazing tool. Say like this diamond pickaxe, right, is, say we're adventuring over here in our house, and we're quite concerned that we might die, like there's the nether and things are getting a bit hairy. We stick a ender chest down, we'll open it. We stick our most favourite item in there, like a fortune-free diamond pickaxe that we don't need right now, but we will do later. And we die. So we arrive in our base, and we open it up, and there we go, it's safe. Isn't this brilliant? So not only does it give you more storage, you can think about stuff like, well, perhaps at every base I want access to a stack of cooked beef, so that I know that wherever I go, I'm going to have access to that food. Every base I need is going to need a bucket. And, you know, I could put a few iron ingots in, I could put some building materials in. And if I want to transport loads and loads of stone to another base, I've now got 2 inventories to do it with. This is brilliant. This is not the best storage solution, but it's a damn sight better than wooden chests. I just wish you could have loads of them. Now, if another player walks up and opens your ender chests, or any chests in the game, all they're going to see is their own personal inventory. They're not going to see any of the items that you put into the ender chest. They'll just see any items they've put in. And you cannot see the items they have put in. You can only see your items. That's quite an interesting way of using them. It's very weird. So, right. The sun is setting. We will go to sleep. And then we're going to go to our bases. And we're going to put some, We're going to put some ender chest stuff together. It means now what I can do is I can... we'll put an ender chest to the north base. And just that. It means now that I'm much more capable of just springing out the middle of nowhere in a nether portal and building a base. So here we are in my village. We've got my other chests, which is fantastic. And we're going to stick an ender chest down here. No, we're not, because all 3 of them are at the house. Well done, well done. By the magic of editing, that will be there. Right then. I'm going to carry on exploring and adventuring because I want to find A, a nether fortress that's got a room with nether wart in it. B, I want to form a new base on this map. Oh, one last thing to do is to show you how maps are made. But with the magic of editing, we'll be at our house kind of nowish. So, another thing that we're going to do to avoid losing maps, or at least map data, is we're going to be copying maps. Right, so let's see how this is done. We're going to go up to Anvil, and wow, that's a really weird layout. We're going to actually go into our inventory first. We're going to take the map and stick it somewhere in our inventory. That'll do me. Now, what we're going to do... Now, if you look at the way my world is on the map so far, right, we've got 4 maps, which represent like a northeast, a northwest, a southeast, a southwest corner. So if we name this one like a capital N, N1, as in north 1, Y1, because we're going 1 map square more north, and then this one is for the east, so we'll put a comma. Do we put a comma? I'm going to put a comma, but I'm going to put a space. Oh, what am I doing? I've never been able to work this keyboard. Comma, capital E, 1. Right, so that's the north one and then the east one. It'll all become clear, because if I stick another map on the above it or to the east of it, I can increase the value. So that costs me an experience cost of 1 to make that. Right, and now what we want to do is we want to get our paper. I think we want to get our paper, and what we want to do now is we want to craft a compass, and we want to craft, I believe, an empty locator map, and we want to put our map there, and we want to put our empty locator map right next to it, if it'll let me. Just stay there, and we should be able to create a copy of this map. This is brilliant. So we've got 2 of these, and they stack together, which is great. I need to move my map room, I really do. Oh, why am I going up this hill? So what we can do then is we use this map on the wall to add to our map wall. Right, and we use the map we've got in our hands to explore, and because they share the same map data, as I update the one in my hands, the one on the wall miraculously updates. Now, what I was saying about north 1, east 1, if we go up 1, further north,
N2, east 1.
Right, if we go further east, it would be N1, east 2. So it's like a crude coordinate system. So this one up here would be N2, E2. And all of this quadrant up here would be like following up. So this would be N1, west 1. This would be south 1, west 1. This would be south 1, east 1. So we start to see how the different maps stack together, or at least this is my system of how I do it.
So, we've reached the end of time for this episode. I've got more to show you as regards villager trading, but we're running over 25 minutes, so if you've had the patience to watch for all this time, well, you're doing a hell of a lot better than I do. So, we're up to 24 subscribers, which is amazing. Thank you all for your attention and following along with me. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe these videos. I am really grateful for the support. And I will see you in episode... You know what? I lose track of how many episodes I've done. I believe it will be episode 29 next. Anyway, you take care now. Bye-bye.